This conference will now be recorded.
Excuse me, sir, I can't hear you.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Sir, sir, your screen is not visible, sir, and audio also.
ఇప్పుడు వినబడుతుందా? సౌండే రావట్లేదా?
Now it is audible, sir. But your screen is not visible, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fine. So what we are talking about? So okay, Banji, we can log off. Okay, so we are talking about the span. What does span say? Span style is equal to color blue. So we are going for the blue color and we are going for the red color on the red text. Red color on the red text. So what is the point here? The point is inline tag. So what we are talking about? Inline tag. So what is inline tag? Inline tag is a tag which will help us to develop the content in a single line. Develop the content in a single line. So whenever you are talking about single line content, whenever you are talking about the single line content, what we are looking at here, we are looking at, we are looking at what? We are looking at the content in one single line only. Okay, when you talk about block tag, what is a block tag? Block tag will enable us to provide blocks of content. By default, they will provide margins. Okay, so they provide margins, comma, line spaces. Okay, so line spaces. Okay, how that will happen, we will come to know. But before that, ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, very important point. Now, basically, let's say this is content. Okay, what is this? This content. Okay, so content మన ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ H1 అనుకోండి, వేరే ఏదైనా అనుకోండి, కంటెంట్ ఉంటుంది. కంటెంట్ పైన మీకు బార్డర్ ఉంటుంది. వాట్ విల్ బి దేర్? సారీ, కంటెంట్ పైన బార్డర్. ఈ బార్డర్ కి కంటెంట్ మధ్యలో మీకు ప్యాడింగ్ ఉంటుంది. వాట్ విల్ బి దేర్? Padding. Always remember this. Padding is not visible. Padding will not be visible. Border will be visible. So this is border. Padding అంటే ఏంటి? That space between the content and the border. Content and the border. So content, ఈ స్పేస్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దీన్ని మనం ప్యాడింగ్ అంటాం. ఏమంటాము? ప్యాడింగ్. గాట్ ఇట్? ఓకే, ఇది బార్డర్. ఆ తర్వాత, now for example, there is some content here, let's say. Okay, so there is some content here, let's say. Now మళ్ళీ ఈ కంటెంట్ కూడా ఏముంటుంది? ప్యాడింగ్ బార్డర్ ఉంటుంది. ఎస్, ఈ కంటెంట్ కూడా ఏముంటుందమ్మా? ఇది బార్డర్ అనుకోండి, తర్వాత ఇది ప్యాడింగ్. ఇస్ మై పాయింట్ క్లియర్? సో బార్డర్ అండ్ ప్యాడింగ్, రైట్? ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి? this space between this and this is called as margin. What is this called as? Margin. Hope you are understanding my point. Content, content పైన ఏముంటుంది? Padding, padding పైన border, border is visible, content is visible. But never you can observe or whenever you can see padding and margins. So these are transparent. What are these? Transparent. Transparent means you can't see them. Border you can see. Border you can see, but what you can't see, you can't see the padding and the margin. So that is like space. Yes. Now what I'm telling you, they will provide margins. They'll provide margins. So if you are creating h1 h2 or any other thing, they will create margins for themselves. Padding, border we have to provide, point number 2, right? So margin automatically they will provide by themselves. They'll provide by themselves. Hope you understood this. This is called as the box model. When you face an interview in UI, this is a compulsory question. What is a box model? What should be your answer? Your answer should be content. Upon the content, what you'll have? You will have the padding, and upon the padding, what you will have? You will have margin, and upon the margin, you may have other content. So margin is four sides, padding is four sides, border is also four sides. Yes, content is like, it can be h1 content, it can be span content, or it can be any content for that matter. Yes, is that understood? Yes or no? So this is what is a box model, and a very very important thing. We will look at it when we talk about CSS styling. So we will style the content, we will style the padding, we will style the border, we will style everything. Is my point clearly understood? So what I'm talking about here, are you clear? Yes. So whenever we are talking about the content of the uh, page, we need to describe about all these things. Am I crystal clear? Yes or no? So this is what is the box model, and very very important thing this one. Yes, every content will have what? Padding. Every content will have border. Every content will have margin, and all together we call it as what? Box model. Yes. Okay. Now coming to the block tags. So H1 to H6, H1 to H6 are what tags? Are what tags? Block tags. And you have something like p tag. You have something like div tag. So these are the most common tags that we see. So there are many other things, but for now, H1 to H6, P tag, div tag, what are all these? All these are the block tags. All these are the block tags. So now H1 to H6 we talked about, right? So we will talk about the paragraph tag. Okay. So whenever we say paragraph tag, what is this tag name? Paragraph tag. Okay. So what this tag will do, sir? This is used for providing the paragraph. Is used for providing the paragraph. Okay. Right. Paragraph means like English paragraphs, you can say. So blocks of lines. Blocks of lines will be there or not? Okay. So this is used for providing the paragraph, right? Okay. It will not maintain the user's format. It will not maintain the user's format. Okay. So every paragraph, or I should say, the paragraph content, or I can simply say the p tag content will get a line space before and after, before and after the paragraph, before and after the paragraph. So you'll observe, once we do that, you will observe before and after the paragraph. Margin automatically they'll get, that is part one. Part two is they will get the line spaces also. Before and after also they might get the line spaces. They might get the line spaces. Am I clear? Okay. Now, and one more thing is they will not maintain the user's format. So whatever format you give, it doesn't matter for it. So it will have its own format. So it will be like all things it will put in the paragraph. Okay. Okay. Let's see the example. Okay. So now I will put this into a paragraph. Okay. I'll put this particular thing into a paragraph, right? So Control X, and here I will end this up. Okay, so I'm giving in two lines and I'll say P. This is definitely a paired tag. Okay, so this is definitely a paired tag. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4. So I am giving how many paragraphs here? I'm giving 4 paragraphs. So you can have any text for that matter. Okay, so now here I will change this colors. So I'll try to say green, and here I will say green. Just sake of just changes. Okay, so here I will say something like indigo. See all the help you are getting from Visual Studio. So this is like I'll put indigo. Okay, so style color I will change to something like yellow, right? And something like yellow here, right? So here I will put something like bisque. So bisque. Here I will make it something like brown or Bollywood. So here I will make it brown. So color selection also there is a technique at CSS. I'll tell you brown. Okay. So now simply I will run this. Now observe the result. Observe the result. What happened? Observe the result. So I gave in two lines, no, but I got in a single line. I gave how many lines? I gave two lines, but I got the result in single line only. Why? What is the reason? It will not maintain whose format? It will not maintain the user format. It will have its own format or its own way of doing it. Yes or no? So here font also different, here font also different. So it will maintain the default style. And one more thing that you observe is line before, line after. Did you provide break or anything? Did you provide break or anything? No. Automatically that is coming or not? So every paragraph will give line before, line after. Line before, line after. Is my point understood? Yes or no? So that's what happens whenever you are working with a blocked tag such as P. Such as P. So it will give a space after. Clear or not? So this is which tag? Paragraph tag. And this is one of the most useful and important tags throughout your HTML programming. Okay? Right. Then, right? Understood now? Paragraph tag. So then we will talk about the div tag. Okay. So what I'll do is first I will run the div tag, then I'll ask you what you saw. Okay. So instead of P, I'll make it div. Okay. So Okay, so div I will just change to div. Here also I'll say div. Here also I'll say div. So div, you need to tell me the changes what you observe and what is the difference you observe. Okay, and here also div, right? So save this. Now tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. What's the only difference that you observe? Content, user content it got, or its own content? Its own content, not the user content. User content in the sense like I gave in two lines. I gave in two lines, but it gave me in one line only. No? Okay. Then line
Space,
space. Did I get the line?
space.
Margins you are getting. Small margins you are getting. If you observe this, margins you are getting. But are you getting extra line spaces? Each block is different. That is okay. Each block is different. That is okay. But am I getting something like breaks, like extra line break or anything? No. So that is div tag for you. Okay. Now can you explain div tag? How it is different from p tag? Exactly. It will not give a line space before and after the paragraph. So it is similar to what I can write here. Similar to p tag. Similar to p tag. Similar to which tag? Similar to p tag, but do not provide the line spaces. Do not provide the line spaces. So that's a major difference between what? Between the which tags? Between the p tag and the div tag. P tag and the div tag. Okay. Now, obviously, we want our format, no? We want our format or not? So, to get our format only, what can I use? You can use a pre tag. You can use a pre tag. So, pre tag, it will give the user defined format. It will give the user defined format. What it will give? It will give the user defined format. So what the user want, in which way, the in that way only you will get it. In that way only you will get it. Okay. So now for example, I will use pre here. I wrote it in two lines. No, I wrote it in two lines. So here I will say PRE, and here also I'll say PRE. Here also I'll say PRE. Also I'll say PRE, and here also I'll say PRE, and here also I'll say PRE. Okay, save this now, run this. Now tell me what happened. Whatever format you gave, whatever font you gave, font is same, font is also same, font is same, format is same. Yes or no? Don't think that this span and everything will come. Tags never comes. But line space you are getting, of course. You are getting the line space. So the line space you are getting like a p tag. Yes. Okay. So what I can say, as for your understanding, it is similar to whom? Similar to p tag. Very good. But yes, but will give the user defined format. User defined format. Right? Is this clear? So this is how we work with the pre-tag. We work with the pre-tag, div tag, and p-tag. P-tag and div more used. So pre-tag not very much used, but still, if you want to put some coding, or if you want to put some of the format in which you want in that way only, right? So something like patterns and all those things, you can use the pre-tag. You can use the pre-tag because other tags will give their own format. Yes, pre-tag will give your own form. in which way you want to put. Yes, so that is used for the pre tag, right? Okay, so right, so let me just put this as the output. Okay, so that for lifetime reference you can use this. Okay, right. So for lifetime reference you use it. That is why I'm keeping things in YouTube also, right? So because you can use it for lifetime. So if I give a drive, so then after some days the drive, I may lose my password. Okay, so there may be deletion of that Gmail account, so there might be some things. Okay, is this clear? Okay, now when I am talking about block tag, inline tag, now you are clear. So today what we'll do is we will go for text based or text formatting tags. So text formatting tags. So first we will finish off with simple things so that you get habituated to my training and you get habituated to the software. So that is why simple things we will finish off, right? So then we will go for images, tables, forms. So those kind of things are more and more realistic, okay, realistically used. So for now we will talk about the text formatting tags, where we use the inline tags to work with the text. Okay, so the first tag, or otherwise what I will do is I'll directly apply them and show you because they are easy. I don't want to waste time in giving the definitions and all those things. Okay, you are not kids to go for all that. So directly I'll try to give. This is a bold tag. Okay, bold tag. Okay, so bold tag means, okay, so what I'll do here is I will use the B tag. What is this? B tag. So B means bold. B means bold. So you get the text in bold. So generally in Word and all you have that B symbol, no? So that is like B tag. Okay. Then you will have something like italics, I tag, right? Something similar to bold is strong. So which tag? Something similar to bold is strong tag. Similar. Both are similar. Okay. So both are similar. So you'll see no major difference. Okay. No major difference between those. And there is a tag. These are inline or blocked? Blocked tags. These are. Are you sure? This is inline. Same line you are using, no? What is this? Inline. So everyone knows that it is inline. As you said, block. Everyone is thinking, is it block or inline? Inline means same line, same line. So you will not get this as a block. You will get, you are writing in the same line. No span. How you used inline. Block means some block. Paragraph. What is paragraph? Paragraph is a block. Div is a block. Division of text. Division of text. Pre division of text in a predefined format. So those are blocks. Those are blocks. When you are using some tags on the same line, I'm using bold. I'm applying bold for only bold, no. So that is inline. That is not blocked. Is that clear? Okay. Now you have something similar to this, which is EM tag. Which is which tag? EM tag. So EM tag is like emphasized. So these both are similar. Okay, italics. So you'll see italics and you will see emphasized tags. Okay, emphasized tag. Okay, now let's run first, then you will know what I'm trying to say. So now both are looking almost the same. Technically both are same, but structure wise internally there might be some difference. Now sir, I want them in the next line. What I can use? I can use a break. Sir, I also want to use something like HR you told. Okay. So I'll use HR here. So what does this HR say? HR will give you a horizontal line. HR will give you what? Horizontal line. Okay. I want to use HR everywhere. HR, HR, HR. So what does HR give you, sir? HR will give you a horizontal line throughout the page. Throughout the page. So throughout the page. Is that clear? Throughout the page, it will give you a horizontal line. Which tag is that? HR tag. Which tag is that? HR tag. Okay. Next, we will use. Okay. So something like mark. Okay. Mark tag. Now mark tag is semantic tag. Mark tag is what? Semantic tag. Why, sir? It is telling me the complete meaning. No, it is telling me the complete meaning. Okay, marked tag. Okay, so I just use a different name. That's it. Marked tag. Okay. Now, for example, I am using something like INS. INS. Okay, so with INS, are you understanding anything? So it is called as non-semantic tag. So try to understand the difference. When you don't understand anything from the word, it is a non-semantic. If you understand everything from that word only, from the tag name only, that is a semantic tag. So please understand that. Okay, right. So these are little things which you need to understand. Okay. So now what happened here? INS. What is INS doing? Underline. So there is no something like you. We have INS means underline. What is this? Underline. Okay. Next. I will go for something like DL. And this is very common thing that I generally observe in websites. DL. What is DL? Deleted text. Okay, so deleted text in the sense. Okay, I'll show you. So note is not required. No, this is commonly you see in Amazon. So there you see, so some old price will be striked off and new price they will give. So this is like delete text tag. Okay, so delete text tag. Okay, then I will go for something like strike through. So previous versions used to call them as strike through tag, but no strike through now. So we have something like this. Okay. Now then you have something like uh, okay, sub. Okay, so sub is something like uh, you have h2 so again sub 4. So what is it telling you? No, it is giving you subscript. Okay, it is giving you subscript. Okay, so it is giving you, yes, it is giving you h2so4 subscript basically. Yes, what is this? Subscript. This is h2so4, the subscript tag. Sub I told you, text based. So subscript tag, right? H2SO4 subscript tag. Is this clear? Yes or no? Yes, yes, obviously. So for two is a subscript, four is a subscript. For subscript, if you want any content in the subscript, you have to put SUM open, put the content, SUM close, right? Is this clear? Paka? We move on. Okay, then obviously superscript. Superscript means something like x square. X square. Okay. And I'll say y to the power of 4. Okay. Plus y to the power of 4. So this also I'll say sub. So this is superscript. What is this? Superscript. Right? X square plus y to the power of 4. Right? So this is it. Okay. And one more very important thing is, okay, right. Now USA. So I don't want to put the full form. I don't want to put the full form, but I want to convey somehow the full form. I can use a tag called ABBR. What I can use? ABBR. What is ABBR? ABBR stands for abbreviation, obviously. Now, somewhere I have to convey to the user this is uh, the full form of USA. What I can do, again, I am going to use title. What is the title? Don't worry, don't tell me the meaning. What is the component? What is the title component called? Just go half an hour back in the session. We talked about style. What was style? What was style? What is element name? Component name I'm asking. Attribute. It's an
Span.
what is it? It is an attribute. So now title is the attribute of ABBR. Title is the attribute of the ABBR. So who is title now? Title is the attribute of ABBR. Okay. So United States of, okay, or else there is a famous name for Amirpet. You know that? Don't know? United Streets of Amirpet. So many movies also used this name, no? Okay, okay, no problem. So save this. Now where that name will flash, sir? Okay, let me just unzoom it. Okay, I hope everyone can see it. Now you can see a underline kind of thing, and if you just look at there, you are getting that United States of Amirpet. You are getting in that box. How? Because we gave ABBR title. For that USA, we gave some title. What is the title? United States of Amirpet. Sorry, italic tag. Yeah, yeah. Okay, no problem. So save this and copy paste problems. So for everything we got like that. Okay. So these are copy paste problems, as you know. Okay. So copy paste is also art, no? Okay. Now what you got? Tell me. USA. Marked, you observed? What was marked? You are getting that marked. So we generally use that marking, no, generally. So that thing same. Yes? Understood the point? Is that clear? Okay. So this is how you are dealing with some of the text tags. So some of the very useful ones. Okay, some of the very useful ones I have given. Uh, Let me cut this for you. Okay. Right? So these are the text formatting tags. Strong, bold, something similar. Italics emphasize similar. Marked means marking. Underline, delete text, H2SO4, x square, y to the power of 4. And this is how you can keep the title. You can give the title. So ABBR comes with a title attribute. So that title, in that title, what should be there? United States of America. That USA full form is nothing but United States of America. Yes, is that clear? Generally, abbreviation is used for that kind of things. Is it clear or not? Okay. So, and final thing that I'll tell you today is I'll also talk about one more very important semantic tag, which is address tag. Which is what? Address tag. So, address tag is generally used for providing the address. Providing the address. See, address tag. Header of the page, header tag. Footer of the page, footer tag. So, these are all semantic tags. I'm telling you again and again because this is a very important question, right? So some theoretical questions, if they want to ask, they'll ask these kind of things only. What are semantic tags? What are non-semantic tags? And what do you mean by block tags? What do you mean by inline tags? What are attributes? So these are the theoretical questions that they ask you in UI. Okay, so that is why I'm just focusing on them also, right? Finally, in the text based tags, I can talk about the address tag. So address tag, it is used for providing the address. Providing the address, it is used for what? Providing the address. Okay, providing the address in the HTML page. It is semantic. Sir, can I put, do I need to put address in only address? It is not like that, but address is specifically made for that. Address tag is specifically made for that one. So the content will generally come in italics. Okay, by default, by default, the content, by default, the content appears, by default, the content appears as italics. As what? Italics. The content appears as italics. Okay, just let me show you here. Okay, so I want to put address. Okay, and I want to close that address here. Right, so let me write the address something like this. Okay, house number. Okay, so house number something like 13 dash 2 dash something. Okay, so I will write uh, SR Nagar. So right, Telangana. Okay, and country name USA, something like this. Okay, country name USA, right? So just I don't want to put this. So in the address, I'm having this. Okay, so something like that. Now let me save this. Now how I got it? I got in italics. No, I got it automatically in italics. Means address is going to take the format in italics. However, you can change that later when you work with CSS and all. You can change that also. Is this clear? So these are all simple text formatting tags. Text formatting tags. So tomorrow, all are text format. So something which are working on the text, no. So that is why we call them as text formatting tags. So tomorrow we will look at images links. Images links. If time is there, we will look into tables also. Yes. So that is the agenda for tomorrow. So we will wind it up for today. Okay, so hope now you got habituated to my kind of training and the software basically, right? So that is why the trial classes with minimum knowledge on HTML. So installations, using the software, okay, getting habituated, getting to know each other. So these kind of things. So from tomorrow, the realistic things come into the picture. So these are also used. These are also used, but easier things. You can simply easily understand, right? Clear or not? Okay. So I'll try to make it interesting. Okay. Right. Thank you. So we will meet tomorrow with much more discussion. Doubts? You want to type on?